Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on my latest Let's Play video. This time around we're checking out a game called Mary's 7 Wishes by Midnight Shift. And we're going to check out this tale of love, loss and recovery told through the medium of color and basically what is a visual novel. First of all, of course, please check out the same game on itch, and if you can, wishlist it on Steam. But for now, let's get into it. Colors like futures follow the change of the emotion. That's a quote by Pablo Picasso. I'm on prologue, so let's see it. There are days when you just want to erase. Days you rather live in your with your eyes closed in complete silence. Okay, I see a funeral. I'm betting it's Mary. Nick, Richard, I'm so sorry. Mary was truly a wonderful person. Hang in there, buddy. Oh, that looks really nice. I always knew this day would come. The thought of it had been haunting me for a while, creeping into my mind when I least expected. I tried to push it away. I pretend I could live without imagining what life would be like without her. For a while, we even had hope that maybe we could fight the illness and somehow win. But we weren't strong enough. I lost her, and the fear that once lived only in my mind has become my reality. Okay, so in this case, we can clean the gravestone, Mary in loving memory. This is really nice. It's like The Ghost, the famous movie from the 80s. The interactions are here, or it was here. Mary, sweetheart, I can still feel you here with me. Please don't go, don't leave me, baby. I really like the art style, it's really kind of appropriate. Nick, on a day like this, even the sky cries with us. Mary always loved the rain. She said it calmed her, that it washed the clutter from her mind. I never understood how she found peace in all this grayness until today. Right now, more than anything, I just want to sit down and listen, to let the rain drown out the dull ache of losing her. Lightning and thunder. The house feels hollow. Every sound echoes, the floorboards, the wind outside, even my own breath. It's strange how silence can be louder than any voice. Her favorite mug still sits on the table. Half a book on the couch, the bookmark never moved past that same page. Every corner still carries her in the shadows, incensed in small forgotten things. I really like the poetical nature of the game. It's really interesting how it kind of deals with this idea of loss. And then there's the painting. We look so happy in this picture. We had just moved into our own place. I remember every minute of that day like it was just yesterday. The light in her eyes, the smell of new paint, the way she laughed when the camera clicked. Back then I thought happiness was something you would hold on to forever. Now it's just reflection. Frame still untouchable. Okay, we have an interaction here. It's a zoom. Again, great visual representation. Okay. Alright, ready? The flash is about to go off. Oh, this is nice. We're kind of moving. It's a flashback. We're moving back in time. Don't move. Okay, really cool. Done. How about we skip the photos for now, okay? We just moved in and we already have a to-do list that wouldn't even fit on my biggest canvas. Mary, honey, it's our first day in the house. We got to capture it at its best. Years from now, we'll look at those old photos, old shots, and say, this is where it all started. Assuming we don't drown in boxes or choke on the attic dust by then. Mary baby, we got to paint the living room, sort the junk and assemble furniture. You sure this is the perfect time for a photo? Yes, absolutely. Exactly, because everything is still a mess. That's a real thing. And besides, I want to remember us just like this. Tired, paint on our clothes, in the middle of chaos, but happy and excited. Alright, you win. A couple more shots and when we start hauling the junk out of the living room. Take one kind of junk out just to bring another in. Time think. Hey, my canvases aren't junk, they're investing in our future and in the future of art. One day you'll be proud you lived among the masterpieces, even if it's a bit of creative chaos. Mary, yes. Yeah. Artistic chaos in all its glory. But I'm happy to be part of it and to know you'll have enough space for your work. You can take over the whole living room. Your new studio will have so much light. And I'll make a garden with roses or lavender or both. And I also want a super cozy porch with a view of the park. Imagine a little sleeping nook at the end of the balcony, candles, tons of pillows, everything drowning in flowers and greenery. I want this house to be the most beautiful on the block, our home. Okay, so we're again moving back to the present period. Again, the subject of loss is really interesting for a game. You'd say, Richard, paint, it'll take your mind off the sad thoughts. But these thoughts, they don't fade, Mary. They spill into every color I try to mix, into every brush stroke I make. It's like the more I try to paint them away, the deeper they carve into me. Why couldn't they save her? What if he had diagnosed the illness earlier? The house is deadly quiet. I hate this silence. Right about now, we would be getting ready for a new walk together. Laughter somewhere far away, like yours, or I'm losing my mind. Mary, where are you now? Can you hear me? Baby, breathe deeper. It might distract myself. My head is splitting. The drowning isn't helping. All lines are shaking. Okay, so we need to kind of disperse of these passing thoughts. This is really cool as well. Stop, enough. I should have picked up a brush. Today is not the day. Okay, it looks really nice actually. The animation is really cool, or the sequence at least. I don't even have the strength to get up to tidy the mess. Okay. I right-clicked. It probably it opens up a save option. That's really cool. Tonight I sleep here in the study among the canvases, the smell of paint and thinner. Maybe tonight, but what's left of us, I'll finally get some rest. Okay. So it's sleep time for Richard. And that was the prologue. So let's check out Black and White. Oh, nice. This is a disturbing thought, the idea of the world going black and white. What the hell? Why did the world lose its color? Everything looks gray and pale, like something pulled the life out of it. Is it a dream? No, it feels too real to be one. Maybe I'm still asleep, caught somewhere between memory and waking. Oh, my bad. Okay. I really like how the game presents movement with these simple like stills that are changing fast and providing a really cool effect of movement. This is also nice. It's like probably a particle effect. So here's our friend Nick. Richard, listen to me carefully. You need to rest, complete rest. Otherwise you'll burn out. I need to work, Nick, to dive into it head first. It's the only way I can, even for a moment, forget, drown out the memories tearing at me every second, but I can't paint, I don't see colors anymore. What's happening to me? As your friend, I get it. I might have done the same, hiding behind work just to escape the pain. But as your doctor, I have to say, you're on the edge, Richard. You wore yourself out caring for Mary during her treatment, through every remission and relapse. You didn't sleep, you didn't eat, you didn't live, you just keep going day after day. Now that she's gone, everything you've been holding back has come crashing down on you. Your eyes are fine, this isn't a physical problem. The problem is inside of you. It's what's happening in your mind. You're going through an acute psychogenic crisis. It's not uncommon after a loss like this. You need help, Richard, not just rest. Real help from a specialist who deals with trauma and grief. Richard, I don't have the strength or the will to sit in waiting rooms and tell my story to more doctors. I just want to disappear into my work and shut the world out. You just tell me, how to bring color back into this world? That's all I'm asking. I don't know, buddy. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe the answer is inside of you. You want to shut down, to run from the memories, but what if the color are still there in the past? Even the blind see color for dreams. Why not try going back? Not physically, but in your mind. I can promise it will work, but it's something. Interesting thought. Go back to the past. I dream about that, but not just in my mind completely, like it used to be, so that Mary would be by my side again. Okay, so we're setting back up the paint. What color is this? Going back to the past. It's simple yet so hard at the same time. Everything in this house feels alive. It whispers to me about her. I just close my eyes and I see Mary. But for some reason I only recall the last months, the ones wrapped in shadow. I need to find our old things, the ones that we kept in the chest and fondly called our treasure. Again, the movement is really cool. Here's the chest. Here are the items. The photo. Cool. It's just me, or was the photo in color? So there was like a flash of red. And what are those papers on the left side of the book? Alright, I remember. That's my portrait of the Mary I drew and tore. She thought I threw it away, but I kept it. Okay. Nice. This is like a tangram. Okay. So it's a rotating puzzle. Okay, cool. I think I left. No, I didn't. I think it is. Or is it? Okay, this part wasn't. Really nice. Again, the game world moves with the game as well. The day I won a bet with her, and this is my prize. Again, we're back in the past. Wow, it's filthy in here. Just stuff with junk. I thought the previous owner would toss everything out when they moved out, including the attic stuff. Looks like nobody cleaned up here in years, and I really feel like tackling the attic right now. And I really don't feel like tackling the attic right now, considering how much work we have in the rest of the house. We can clean it later, but look at how much old stuff is up here. Wouldn't be surprised if we find a hidden stash in here. Look at this chest, it's probably older than two of us combined. I'm definitely not throwing it out. It will be a perfect place to store our memories. What do you mean, honey? Things we want to dig up years from now and smile remembering our past. Speaking of memories, look what I found. A camera, it looks like it still works. There's even a memory card, probably full of previous owners' memories too. Take a picture of me, honey. I want us to capture this moment too. Doubt this dusty place will make a pretty backdrop for your photo. Don't be a killjoy, Richard. The backdrop isn't the point, the soul of the photo is. When we're old, we'll flip through these and laugh about stunning decor of our art attic. Look, there's even an arcade machine. They had these in malls when I was a kid. I wonder if it still works. We're not suggesting to test it right now, baby. We got a ton to do as it is. Plus, I have to find power and move this beast somewhere else. Richard, please, I really want to see if it works. You just want to play games, sweetheart. Alright, fine, I think I saw an outlet by the stairs. Yes, you're the best husband in the world. I think this thing doesn't turn on. We're scrapping it for metal. It's so heavy. How did they even drag this up the attic? All hooked up. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's working, it's awesome. Looks like some kind of western, let's try it. Ah, this is really cool, the arcade game. Okay, time to shoot. Start game. Move the mouse over the gun, okay. Fire. Okay, defeat. Okay. Fire. Not sure how to fire. Move the mouse over the gun. Maybe I just need to... Ah, got it. Okay. Let's retry. So once we do get... Okay, nice. So it's one. Okay. And let's see if we can score the third point as well. Cool, 3 points. Okay, final score, nice. 3 out of 3, not bad for a newbie. Besides Cowboy, there are a couple more games up here, but this time we'll play for a wish. Whoever wins gets one wish. You and your competitions again. Alright, fine, just not for long. The work won't do itself. Yes, I'm making you do a deep clean, and I'll be playing on this machine. We'll see about that. Okay, another game. Oh no, it's an old boys game here, but I'm not giving up. I remember this one, I spent hours on it as a kid. Sorry honey, but you don't stand a chance here. 1 point, another, yep, a clean win. I lost next time, I'm taking a rematch for sure. Alright, go on, make your wish. You're probably going to make me clean up here. Haha, I'm not that cruel, honey, I got a better idea. What? Yeah? What did you come up with? I want you to draw my portrait. You know, maybe you got a hidden talent. A portrait? You couldn't think of anything better? The last time I drew it was in school art class. You're the one who said I don't have time. We got so much to do. Baby, did you forget how to lose? A deal's a deal. Not asking for a masterpiece, and I'm going to pose for hours. Just a small, simple pencil sketch. You talk so much about memories. Let this be the first thing we put in that chest. I'm not sure I'll want to look at it later, let alone show it to anyone. Alright, so be it. A deal's a deal. Let's go downstairs and get it. Sit still, Richard. Actually, whatever. We didn't agree on quality. The point is to draw something. Not something, someone. And honey, at least try to put a little soul into it. Alright, fine. I actually used to love copying drawings. Not creating, but redrawing pictures. It was very fun. Okay, I'm almost done. Few more strokes and the masterpiece is ready. I'm definitely not your level, honey, but the portrait is only as good as the model. Heh. That's not fair. An artist can always find something beautiful, even in the plainest subjects. I tried to find, but didn't make the drawing any prettier. Sorry. I like it, yeah. The head's a bit big and the proportions off, but you can feel the artist's hand. Haha, this is definitely not something I keep in a memory chest in the attic. Maybe next time you won't rush me and I'll draw something better. Hey wait, why did you tear up the portrait? That's not fair. By the rules, it belongs to me now and I'm the only one who decides what to do with it. Throw it in the trash and forget that caricature. Nope, I'll keeping it even like this. For the memory. I'd give anything in the world just to have you draw my portrait one more time. Let's see what else is in the chest. What's the letter? I don't remember seeing it before. Okay, so it's the letter. My dear, if you're reading this, means I'm no longer by your side. I'm sorry for leaving you alone. I fought till the very end, but this was a battle I couldn't win. The game is really touching in so many ways, so it's really nicely kind of put together. But let's not dwell on the sad stuff. I have a request for you, or rather, a last wish. You know how competitive I am. Remember how I love quests, puzzle, and little adventures we used to set up for each other? Well, I've decided to play one last quest with you, the most important one, the most personal. I've prepared 7 tasks. 7 is my favorite number, you know that. They're waiting for you on the wish board we bought once and forgot in the storage closet under a pile of junk. This time, it's time to find it. You've been promising to sort out that disaster of a closet under the stairs for ages. On the board, you'll find sticky note with the wishes. One day, one task. Finished, take a photo or some other proof and stick it where the note used to be. That's a hard rule, and no grumbling, dear. My game, my rules. Start from the top, then go left to right, and remember, if something doesn't work out, you can come back to it later. But most importantly, no cheating or I'll be upset. You know me. With love, always yours, Mary. And this is the transition. So we need to remove items one by one. And let's see, this one here. So this one is blocked. Okay, so that's like this. And here is the wish board. 7 tasks, that was so merry. 7 really was her favorite number. 7 colors of rainbow, 7 notes, 7 days of the week, 7 wonders of the world. Here are the wishes. Here is the first one. Paint a picture that you yourself would call the most beautiful. The theme is up to you. What matters is that in the end you feel it's the best piece in your collection. P.S. I adore your art. Your bar is set pretty high. There are other wishes too, and now we're at wish 1, the paint a picture. Most beautiful. That's going to take time, and besides time, definitely paint. But one thing I know for sure, I already know who I'll paint. And here is the empty canvas. Since I can see color, using paint that much makes sense. What matters now is getting the right mindset. Here it is. So he is painting Mary, my love. Your tasks cut me even deeper. You know exactly who I'll be painting, but in this black and white world without you, I'll lose the will to create, and I won't know if that desire will ever come back to me. You wrote that I could skip a wish. Well, this is one of those times. It's time to find out what the second task is. So, that's the game. I'm going to stop the playthrough at this point. We got to the moment when we get to see the kind of main quest, the main task, Marry 7 Wishes, that's the name of the game as well. And I have to say I'm really impressed. The writing is great, the pacing of the game is really cool, and that desire to find more, to learn more, to kind of get into the relationship between Richard and Mary, no matter how tragic or ultimately devastating it is really appealing, because it kind of also tells a tale about hope and this notion of rebuilding oneself after the most terrible happens to us when we lose the people we love, we lose the people who make up our lives into something that is enjoyable and wonderful instead of being a world of gray. But even those worlds of gray can be repaired, can be rejuvenated, can be brought back, as this game shows. Really great title. If you're into narrative games, narrative experiences, please do check it out. You can find it on itch.io, you can find it on Steam. Links are both in the description below. Leave a wish list. The Midnight Shift developer really and truly deserves it, because it's a really poignant, really touching experience. I'm just at the beginning. I'm certain it will provide a lot of engagement and a lot of deep thoughts and deep feelings once you play it. It already managed to touch me in the sense of kind of having somebody who is so important, and the notion of losing that person as the most horrible thing that could happen, but along with the idea that there is a way, a means, a process of healing. All of that is in this game. Marry 7 Wishes, an amazing title. Please again check it out. And thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. My name is Ivica. Have loads of fun in your day, and have loads of fun in the games you're playing and you will play, including Marry 7 Wishes by Midnight Shift. That's all for me. If you're a first time viewer, please consider subscribing, leaving a like on this video and checking out the rest of my content. Until my next video, goodbye.